Hey, hey, hey. Nah, what is up, what is up, what is up? Welcome to episode 142. Episode 42 of season 2. And we're back in it, man. We're here.
Yeah, we're double dipping.
Yeah, first episode of the new year, you know what I mean?
Is it now?
Yeah, it is. We're not gonna get into no goals and all that extra stuff, like why? Why? It's a new year, man. It's a new year. That's what it is.
And who knows if it's really a new year, because
Yeah, they be messing
time
with stuff.
is man-made. What is time?
Yeah, they be messing with stuff. Before we do get started, obviously, if you're here visually, you're gonna see the products right here. Shop Glow Nude.
Yes, guys, everything you need to know is in the description, but you can visit us on our website at www.glownudeshop.com, and you can follow us on our Instagram at glow.nude, 100% organic products for your skin and your body. So, yeah, everything you need to know is in the description.
Facts. Nothing but facts, I think.
All right, yeah, 100% facts.
Let's get into it.
Okay.
Let's talk about Genz for a little bit, you know what I mean? Because I feel like they're struggling the most, obviously because of the pandemic. Socially, they're struggling, you know what I mean? The invention of TikTok, something they can't stop using.
It's an addiction nowadays.
You know what I mean? So I had an encounter. I was trying to get some Chinese food in the food court of the mall.
Shout out to the
You know what I mean?
food court and the
And I feel like I'm trying to communicate what a lot of customers are trying to understand, because it's a long line. I think I was probably third, fourth in line, and it was just like, I feel like the people behind like the
cooking
girl or whatever, they were just like overwhelmed. I'm just trying to understand what's going on. So I pulled up and I'm like, hey, like what's going on? Like, can we get our order? Or like, are certain people waiting on certain things? Like if they order something that the chef is taking the time making, you know, because I don't like just join a line, you know me about that. So, you know what I mean? I feel like there was like a young couple, they must have been at least like 18, 17. And I'm communicating that to them, like I said that verbatim. And they looked at each other, they looked at me, they looked at each other. I'm here like looking around like, I'm like, are y'all like not gonna answer me? So I feel like that socially they're just like really weird in like public settings and normal settings, you know what I mean? So like what do you think?
I feel like it's because we're entering an era of technology. Well, we're already in the era of technology, and because they're so used to being behind a screen and minimal contact besides from the people in your spectrum like we spoke about, so it's hard for them to formulate a conversation, let alone like communicate long
responses.
Yeah, like
open-ended questions. You remember those open-ended questions?
I just
explain to me why he would have done that. But I felt as if
they just need to get out more, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like it's really took a toll on them for real still, because you know they're just very socially awkward. A lot of them, of course, it's not all of them, but they're like a lot of them. Majority of them are very socially awkward
and incapable of having a conversation.
Yeah, it's not like you don't have to really have a conversation, but like to be able to communicate with a stranger about like, I guess not an emergency, but like something that's like slightly important. I feel like that's essential, and like y'all really missed out on that. Yeah,
now they're the new waves of like
they really missed out
Burger
on
King.
Just take your order while being on their phone.
Yeah, like they're the new wave of
what are y'all doing?
So it's like we kind of need them to have some level of communication. So I don't know what it is. Maybe a class needs to be taught. I don't know what it is, but they need to learn how to communicate and formulate sentences and actually get off the anxiety high. And yeah,
they riding that shit.
They are riding it till the wheels fall off.
I get anxiety because I too have suffered with it, but like, if you're gonna run the anxiety ball through the ground, no one's gonna really take you seriously, and it's about being taken seriously at the end of the day. You know? So
that's peak.
Staying in the realm of that stuff, getting your first job. You want to walk through getting your first job for, I guess, a Gen Z person or somebody who's just now in that field of getting their first job? Like, why is this here? What are we talking about with getting your first job?
Okay, I feel like in the world of when you just graduated from high school, we're all kind of figure out the direction that we need to go. So, of course, we're thinking, I need a job in order to pay for the things that I need. But the issue is paying for the things that you need, right? So it's like...
What do you need?
Exactly. What do you need, and is this job gonna be able to pay for what you need and more? You know what I'm saying? And emphasis on the need, because I feel like a lot of these teens nowadays, their focus is, food and ordering on these apps nonstop.
But how do you stop that?
I don't know. Financial literacy.
Yeah, but like, in getting your first job, how do you teach them financial literacy? Like, how do you spend your first check? How do you, how do you go forward with that?
So obviously you need to get a bank account of some sort, and then
That's P.
you definitely need a check-ins and a savings account, right? And majority of your money needs to be put in your savings account. First, tally up what you're spending your money on.
Put these up because this is important for you, Jesse.
Yeah. Tally up what you're spending your money on, right? If it's food, your phone bill, maybe transportation to and from school and to and from your job if you don't have reliable transportation.
You gotta prioritize those.
Once you calculate all those things, then you set that aside, right? The rest of that money goes in your savings account. That's for a rainy day or if you choose to go to college or not, but you need to have a fallback plan. You can't just have all your money and then you're spending it down to the last dollar. You know what I'm saying? So,
I feel like you kind of get in it, because we all do it. You get in the habit of just spending.
Because you're excited. It's your first job. You know what I'm saying?
First amount of money. Maybe your first check. Maybe you do that. Second check, apply the following.
Yeah. Definitely take care of yourself, groom yourself right, but don't get too excited that you're spending all your money in one place and by the time you turn around, you don't know where all your money is going.
I got no monies.
Yeah, so
where's my monies?
Make sure you're putting a good chunk of that money into your savings because your savings is important. I feel like a lot of people neglect their savings.
You gotta put some of that money in there.
Yeah.
Right? That's how you get to go to Turks and Mexico and stuff. Put that in there.
And if you're one of those people that don't necessarily know how to save, I know there's a lot of savings tactics and challenges and games that you can apply.
Saving games
apply into your lifestyle.
You got a savings game?
You can Google it. I know it's somewhere on the Google. Genz put some up.
Imagine you done? Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I like that. Finances as a team, because I guess that would follow.
Yes.
What would be something they would have to pay as a team? For a phone bill, maybe?
Yeah.
Are some of you paying your phone bill already?
And a car.
Okay,
maybe you just bought a car. Not just bought a car. Maybe you just got a phone, right? You're into the realm, you just got your driver's license, your parents might have gotten you a car, or you're saving to get a car. That's important. So you want to make sure that you're putting money aside because maybe you're not paying the insurance, maybe you're on your parents' insurance, but it is important to get into the habit of saying, you know what? Eventually this is going to be my responsibility.
Need ability to.
Yeah, and next thing is credit cards. I know a lot of a lot of us, we're not gonna now we're not gonna dive too deep into it, but a lot of us are looking into credit cards, right? We're just getting introduced to credit and credit score. Maybe not necessarily in depth on what it is, but you're definitely looking into it by this time because you're getting your first job. I know a lot of you see these Target credit cards, Walmart's, these Sephora credit cards, and you're like, I can get a credit card because they run your credit and you don't have nothing. You have an open credit line. You don't have no discrepancies in your background.
Yeah, they're ready to run that up, guys.
Yeah, so they're gonna get you. So
be careful.
You might want to stay away from the Sephora's, the Target credit cards, and might look into a secured credit card. That's a little bit more, safe, and you're less likely to overdraft and get into trouble on a secured credit card if you're looking to start a credit line.
Yeah, like a Chime or a Cash App or something.
Yes.
No plugs still, but you already know the one.
No plugs, just look into a secured credit card. You could Google it.
Yeah. And yeah, that's more so what we have to say about literacy and getting into like being an adult as a teen.
Oh.
But more so, yeah, it is sad.
Yeah, it gets hectic.
It's not as interesting as you think, believe it or not, because once majority of what you work for goes to a bill, my guy.
Yeah.
Especially when it's overnight. So as that check, and this is important, as that checks hit, the bill hits, so you're down to like maybe 20% of your check.
I mean,
so it's like, oh,
if
so
you're ready,
real
to take that extra step into auto pay,
Yeah.
it's a real extra
That's
step.
a big one step too,
Yeah, that's a big extra step. And I feel like once you get on auto pay, the safest thing is to stay on because you don't wanna get all over the place, but auto pay is a big step.
And try to pay your bills and things on time.
Yes.
Or sometimes early if you can.
Yes.
And yeah, that's it on financial literacy as you grow up.
Enjoyed our TED Talk.
That being said, we're gonna go ahead and take a break right here. This is a beat by me, J Degrees. Enjoy. All right, welcome back. Whoa,
that was a little bark.
But yeah, we're back, guys. Hope you enjoyed that little break.
Yes.
Hope you guys enjoyed all the breaks of last year.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
and thank you.
And yeah, let's enjoy these breaks of this day. And yeah, get in contact. You know the vibes. I'm one of those producer guys. What is a career?
I'm right on the Googles, right?
What is a career? What is a professionalism? Like it's one of those profession type thing.
All right, a career is an occupation undertaken for a significant period of a person's life and with opportunities for progress.
Say that again? Say that again, sorry.
All right, to run it back, a career is an opportunity. No.
I need something right.
Let's take a moment.
I knew something wasn't right.
All right, let's get it started. Okay. A career is an occupation undertaken for a significant period of a person's life and with opportunities for progress.
Okay,
so pretty much
any job.
Yes, a job.
Career.
Pretty much. So
it's something you do.
Yes, just something you do as a job that you get paid for.
And there's progress in it, which means you can develop this into something more.
Well, it's not necessarily. They don't say you get compensated for it. So that's an interesting.
I didn't want to know that. My question was. My question was,
yes.
What is a career? All right, so a job is something you get paid for, so you necessarily don't have to get paid from your career, and your career doesn't necessarily have to be a job.
Well, I'm cemented into my career.
Yeah. Do you know what your career is?
I definitely would say my career is definitely in health and wellness. It's something that I enjoy. So yeah, that's definitely my career.
That's dope. That's dope. I like that.
Hence the products in front of you for our YouTube listeners.
And ask yourself this: do I have a career?
Yes.
By our definition, of course.
I remember the definition.
Yeah, not by whatever society. Career. Music is my career. Yeah. I'll say I got mine too.
Listen to this other definition of career though. To move swiftly and in an uncontrolled way in a specified direction. The car careered across the road and went through a hedge.
Careered. What I feel like they want a career, like someone who carries goods and stuff.
It says career though. Career is a verb and also a noun.
I don't know if I care much about that definition. But
The second definition.
yeah. Like I was saying, ask yourself this, especially this is more so our Gen Z episode. It's for you guys. Do I have a career? Am I interested in a career? Is what I'm doing right now a career? You know, whether you're an influencer, you know.
Whatever you do, wherever you're at right now.
You like making beads and bracelets and jewelry.
Yeah.
Is that your career? Yeah, that's your career. You've been doing that, and you see progress in it.
So
You're someone who owns a business, i.e., you know what I mean, it's a business, massage business, or whatever. That's your career. You know what I mean? Stand on it, and let's improve these things in 2023.
Yes. From us to you.
Everybody with vibes. And in that, I want you to introduce this next topic.
So, this is actually interesting to me, an observation. I wonder, a lot of help is out there for us, right? And I feel like a lot of people are sometimes frowned upon when they take these, you know, help that's there. And I want to know why, if help is there, why is it wrong or frowned upon to take it?
I guess because more so the help has always been like not good help, like the housing they have in the hoods. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you're helping, but like you don't treat these buildings right, and there's no inspections. You know what I mean? So I feel like a lot of times the help has always been like lackluster help. It's like you're not really helping, you're making things worse. Or it could also be seen as weakness, like why do you need help? You know what I mean? Like, can't you do that yourself? Like, I don't know what like. People are mean, man.
Like, people are mean, and it's kind of like a crazy world because why if it's given, why not be able to take it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you should always take help when it's there, especially if you need it. Let's shy away from what other people think. Yeah, like it doesn't really matter, honestly. Like if you move in a way where you're not thinking about what people think, I feel like your life would be so much happier, and like it doesn't really matter. Honestly.
It really doesn't. Especially
so it's like what are you gonna do? Someone's always gonna think something, you know. Mm-hmm. So like, don't worry yourself about that stuff at all. That's my advice to anybody.
Yeah, think about it like this: if you're somewhere where it's night, think about somewhere where it's dark.
Night is dark. What you mean, day?
Day, yeah.
Damn, bro. Fumble in the back, crazy. But on that note, you know, we're gonna take y'all there. We're gonna take y'all there today.
Let's get into the music.
Yeah. This artist, right? This artist he's interesting because the beats that is given to him and the beats he chooses to rap on are like it's like the name of the series, gospel. They would sound like gospel beats where it's like a harmonizing choir and it's him just like rapping like crazy. You know, I mean, Sauce Walka. He got this Ghetto Gospel 3. You know, Ghetto Gospel 3. And it's like, oh man, written scriptures, man. It's like these artists are so lyrical. These guys, when they do these things, you know what I mean? He's rapping over like the wildest beats. And it's fire. And he's good. So Sauce Walka, Sauce Ghetto Gospel 3.
You gotta appreciate lyrics.
Yeah, I listen to lyrics. I listen to lyrics and beats offhand.
Yeah.
You got me with those two, man. I'm gonna say, yo, this is fire. And that's all it really takes. And we got my boys Henny Blanco, BadLuckBorn Tru3 Stories all together. These are all my guys.
What a collab.
Balloons, man. This track is insane.
Balloons?
This track is insane, man. Shout out to you guys. You guys killed it. And Henny Blanco actually dropped this Friday that passed. He dropped a little short, I guess, EP. It's like 6-7 songs. Yeah, it's better this way. Check that out. These are my dudes. I say you guys, local artists, support local artists. That's what I do. And yeah, that track Balloons is fire. And yeah, listen to the album. That track's not on it though, I checked. But it's fire. And I fuss with those dudes. So just that. You have anything else? To kick off the year? You know,
no more wise words. Yeah, thank you guys for rocking with us, and make sure you hit us up on Anchor. Make sure you head on over to Anchor. Anchor is like our Patreon if you're not familiar. It's where we have 3 tiers you can subscribe. The lowest is $1. Who doesn't have $1? Yeah, hit us up on Anchor. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on TikTok. You know,
That's Pete.
Everywhere.
The Great CouchChronicles. Like I said all year and the years before that and the year before that, reward ourselves, reward everyone outside. Be safe out there, guys. Peace.